bird on a tree.
Hi, Caleb here with Siggers Photography, and today we're going to be doing part 2 of the Kameoka Trail in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Hope you guys enjoy. And if you haven't seen part 1, it is up in the card right up there. You can just click that little eye icon and it'll take you right to the first part. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so if you watched the last one, that's right where the trail stopped. So I decided to jump in our car and head our way to the next part of the trail. Now there are sidewalks on either side of the road. So in theory, you could walk just along the side of the road all the way up to the next part of the trail, but it doesn't really feel like a trail, if that makes sense. Now, I decided to leave in the driving just so you guys would get an idea on where it is if you decide to walk the trail yourself. But I decided to cut it down because it ended up being about 10 minutes in all, but that I got stopped at two stoplights. And yeah, I didn't want 10 minutes of, just driving. And we're about to come up to the turn. Right now we are on Perkins Road, and we're going to be turning onto Hall of Fame. So I hope you guys are enjoying it being cut up like this. I didn't want to put out, an hour and 45-minute long video or hour and a half long video when I could just cut it up into 10 to 15 minute sections. It seems like a little bit more digestible. And so we're going to park in this Chipotle parking lot and start on the actual part of the trail. Now we say goodbye to our car, tell it, stay cool, and walk down to this trail. Now, underneath this bridge, if you saw the last one, is another part of the homeless community in Stillwater, like where they live. So just keep your, senses about you. Not anything wrong with homeless people, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. And if you look real hard coming up here, you can see the state bird of Oklahoma, a scissor-tail flycatcher, flying over the bridge. Can't tell if I got it on video. Should be right up in there. But scissor-tail flycatcher is the state bird. It kind of looks like a mockingbird, but its tail looks like scissors, hence the name, meaning it splits off into two pieces. Not that it has handholds. And under the bridge, that's Boomer Creek, which is the creek that this whole trail follows. Yeah. So we get up here, and this is the first time I've walked this part of the trail, and I got kind of confused. Oh, big yawn right there. Wow. Been trying to hold that one in. So we go ahead and walk up this little hill, and we're going to go across the bridge, making that the 6th bridge on this trail. I told you there's quite a few bridges. And, well, sorry, I was adjusting the camera there. If you can see the sign up there, right above where that black truck just was, it is Mexico Joe's, which is one of the more well-known Mexican restaurants in Stillwater, only because its, brother restaurant, Eskimo Joe's, is a pretty popular one for their merch. They have cups and other stuff. Eskimo Joe's is more burgers, fries, or American food, and Mexico Joe's is Mexican food. and they just closed down their other restaurant, which was Mojo's, which also used to be Giuseppe's, which was an Italian restaurant. And then we will turn right before we get to the Chili's and start down the Kameoka Trail. Now, this one shows a more nature side, which is interesting because it is basically in the center of Stillwater. Wow, I'm sorry I keep yawning. I heard this weird fact one time that, you know how like yawns are contagious? Supposedly, if you're in a room full of people and you keep yawning and one person isn't, they could be a psychopath because they do not feel like the reasoning about yawning being contagious is because like you feel for them and then it inadvertently makes you yawn too, basically. And a psychopath, if I'm remembering right, doesn't feel that for you, so they actually will not yawn or have the contagiousness of yawning. I don't know where I heard that, so it may not be true, but maybe something you could look up if you're interested in it. Now, that is a new hotel up there. From what I've heard, it's quite nice to stay at, and it's in a pretty central location. There's a couple of restaurants, Starbucks, and then it's just a little short walk away from the stadium, Gallagher-Iba, which is where they play sports. Oh, Gallagher-Iba's the basketball, and it's connected to Boone Pickens Stadium, which is where they play football. So, and that is our, I think, first time seeing actual poison ivy on camera. Which I just was reminded recently of a saying that my grandparents and family used to say to me. If you don't know for sure if it's poison ivy, just remember leaves of 3, let it be, and leaves of 5, stay alive, because leaves of 5 are not poisonous, but leaves of 3 are, or could be. So yeah. And then, so this trail follows the backside. Okay, that's a mimosa. I just love these trees because of their pink flowers. Anyway, so this part of the trail goes behind one of the shopping centers in Stillwater. Well, shopping centers, it's more like a strip mall instead of a mall. But there was poison ivy all up on the right side, so obviously don't run through it. Yeah. So as we continue on, there's Boomer Creek is off to our right. And I didn't see anybody on this part of the trail. I don't think it's as well known as the other parts. I certainly had never been on it, but it also abruptly ends at a road. And in the next video, we are going to, take up from where we stopped in the car. Like, we're going to take up in the car and drive to the next place, if that makes sense. But we're coming up near the end. Old Navy off there to the left. I don't know if you guys would classify this up here as a bridge. Well, not that. I was trying to show you guys the creek because I could see it in person, but I couldn't see it like in video. Now, hand railing, or is it a creek, or is it a bridge? I don't really know. I mean, it has the drainage. we're not going to count it as a bridge. But yeah, so Stillwater Creek, or Boomer Creek, whatever you would like to call it, actually has quite good fishing. It's mostly just perch and some catfish, but if you have your fishing license, it could be something you might want to try out. And we are coming up to the end of the trail. Hope you guys are liking the series. Yeah, I'm about to walk back, not in video, and go get my car and start filming from here and going to the next part. And yeah, that at the end of the road's the elk lodge, by the way. That I have no idea how elk lodges work, but that's the elk lodge. Fun fact. And that was the end of part 2 of the Kameoka Trail in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Hope you guys enjoyed. And part 3 should be coming out next week on Wednesday. And if you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.